So the combination for rules that I'm currently going to be doing is on screen right now. Pause if you need to, that way I can just get into it. Timeline B, by the way, and yeah, I just messed up recording, so oof. Along with having to randomize things in the background. Break Crucifix immediately. I think I'm gonna go Occult Shop Monument. And yeah, we have the Inspiring Novel. And let's check this Lighthouse just in case I make it there. Strength, Dexterity, Charisma. Second encounter Takashi, but Charisma first, then Dexterity. And then, yeah, let me just... I don't have a knowledge check. That would have been nice. I can't use home bath, or well, I should have disabled home as well, just to because there's no point. But I can't use home and home bath, and we'll check. Well, it doesn't matter because depending on the mystery I go into, and when I say boss encounters, I mean unavoidable bosses. Things like Botanist. Well, this one I'll count, but again, it's more house rules. If you're doing these series challenges and or series for whatever reason, you do what you want. But I am on timeline B, so arms is going to be a bit of a oof as well. Botanist, Bulletin... As opposed to Bulletin, you don't have to run to the boss. Technically, Botanist, you're in boss, but... yeah, I don't think there's really much to it. If I skip the first turn, it's not too much. But again, I'm following my rules. I think I'm going to go... That said, I think I'm going to go Botanist first. We're going to actually leave... No, we're going to do Arms earlier. Because if I have to skip the first turn and I can't use Home, well... That's really bad. I do have the Inspiring Novel. So that I kind of do want to take Arms earlier. Well, that's what I'm thinking. And yeah, if I didn't already say it, I'm mostly repeating. If I sounds like I'm repeating things throughout my videos, it's because I'm doing it more for myself. But if it helps if someone else think, then yeah, also branded. Not great, but this time I don't have the light check right. Yeah, so I'm gonna go for. Well, I was gonna go for the Ritual Dagger, but I did not find it. So I could use those painkillers immediately, but I want a weapon, so. Yeah, here we go. So we're going to sell the painkillers to pick up this dagger and equip it. The Holy Candle will be nice for some Doom loss, but... yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Go for it. Gosh dang it. 4 plus 2, so that was the modifier going against me. If I wasn't on... or if it wasn't for the threat level and Harbinger, it would have been better, but... Whoops. So... And I feel like that's already been active when I really think about it. I don't know why, because if you've kept up with the updates coming, Panstaz's updates going to the next update, they said that the modifiers are going to be harder, but I think they're already as hard as they can be? Question mark? Because that was +1. Well, okay, we'll see. We'll see. I could be wrong. I've made mistakes before. I think So on my perk pack review that I recently that I made and put on my channel, I think I had a bit of a misunderstanding. But even then, based on how you acquire the perks, I thought you had them immediately, but apparently they're just packed with you, which makes sense why there's 2 to 4 perks. So 2 packs for a total of 4 perks, and then you level up and get them. But even if that is the case, which it probably is, do I want this fight? Hold on. We'll go for it. We'll go for it. But yeah, if that's the case, that you don't have the perks immediately and you level up, which does make sense. Otherwise, why would you level up? Yeah. Again, it's not impossible to think of how certain perks are useful. You just have to take into account, yes, you do have to level up to get them. So, in that regard, some perks... Basically, the general consensus is that some perks do become worse because they're not guaranteed at the beginning. If they were, then they would be better. But, yeah, now you have to consider... gosh dang it. Yeah, now you have to consider... that you won't have certain perks like deduction or the perk that heals you for a reason at the end of the mystery, so on and so forth. Being able to shop and decrease, or when you buy something, you decrease doom. If you don't have that perk immediately, and most of the time you're shopping at the very beginning, as you've seen me do, then yeah, those perks are less effective. So yeah, I can't even skip my first turn. So Yeah, we're just gonna do this. Technically, I could make it harder myself and protect him once, but that's not part of the rules. I can't technically skip my first turn, so I'm gonna follow that to the letter and make it a bit easier on myself because, well, if it was any harder, I would keep failing, and that might not be cool. But if you want to make it harder on yourself and you're doing the challenge for some reason, be my guest. Also, I'm Yashiro, so I didn't even get to level up. Can't use Bath, so heading right in here. I just picked up that fund so I can avoid out of funds. Let's take arms now then. Yeah, let's take arms now. And get experience earlier with any other encounters as well. So that would be one advantage, maybe, of using the inspired the novel first earlier. That way you can fight encounters earlier, get more experience earlier, level up faster, theoretically. Well, that's how that event goes, so there's not really much you can do about it when that happens. I think that always happens if you roll a nat 1, but so technically you're supposed to pass it, but you don't because that's STE. Yeah, let's check the bathroom, why not? Well, it rolled a nat 12, so didn't matter what my modifiers were, so we're gonna keep our experience. We need to level up, and if we don't level up, feels bad. I should consider doing thorough investigations as well, but that's not great. Yeah, with the ritual dagger, for better. Oh my goodness, my mouse is acting up, and I need to replace it. 70%. You know what? It's gonna be the best it can be, but I know I'm taking damage, but I need to make use of the novel buff. Also, if I miss 3 attacks, it could be really bad, but yeah, this is already looking a bit bad. Yep, this is looking very bad. Maybe I shouldn't have used those painkillers. But we get out here, and we do have a baseball bat, but I'm just gonna end up throwing it probably. Hopefully, I get to level up soon. I need to investigate somewhere else. You know what? Might as well investigate hospital. I might as well do the double here. So you know what? Oh, hey, look at this luck check that I just failed. Gosh, dang it. And I have branded. 25% chance for branded procs, I think. Again, I said that in the last video, but I'm repeating it more for myself. Nice Kyoko, by the way, but it 60% doom in my second mystery. It hasn't even ended yet. CQC training, signed contract, but we have a general perk here, so... Oops, did I accidentally take... Well, if I didn't take a general perk and it appeared last video, let's just assume that I did. I'm gonna heal... I can't remember if the... I can't even remember if the boss here did all or stamina, but I'm gonna take reason, hoping for the best. But yeah, again... let it slide, because it looks like I'm going to die here, and if that's the case, it won't matter. Well, nice luck check, by the way. If there weren't 20 luck checks, didn't matter, because I ran into the ones that mattered for me on this run, and yeah. Granted, you might not always run into them, but knowing my luck specifically and personally for me, it only matters that I survive, so if I see that I run into it a lot, I'm going to complain about it myself. But anyone else can say what they want. They would be right to assume so. Can I get a double here? I can. So I can do 14 in a turn. I probably should have done that last time. Also, yes, we do have Knight Errant, so I'm on Timeline B. There's nothing I can do about it. Botanist, I'm also not going to go for Timeline B, if I even could. I don't think I even had mermaids. No. So that was never going to happen. Footage, I need to get a can of acid, but I'm gonna die, so yeah. Looks really good. We might as well go for the high score here. Yeah, I know I said that right. High score here. And that doesn't even matter. What I mean by that is just see how far I can go in the run before dying. If not for the series, then for my own personal fulfillment. That said, yeah, we'll just keep at it here. That gave me an idea for another, yeah, so thinking about this series, I actually had another idea for what I wanted to do, but, yeah, now with the update coming out, with the update being announced kind of through. It didn't ruin what I wanted to do, but it did make me think a lot about changing things because, well, a new update's coming out. That's kind of why I still didn't want to make any guides or tip videos, but yeah. Yeah, I can't even brace here. I would have to run. Unless, actually, do we take this big risk? 70%. I think this kills, right? Well, we're gonna find out.